We once walked on the moon, and then the world went quiet. For more than 50 years, no human traveled beyond the thin veil of low Earth orbit. But now that silence is about to break. This is the story of Artemis II, the mission that will test whether we are truly ready to return to deep space. At WonderDoc Studio, where we uncover the mysteries of our world and beyond, documenting humanity's greatest journeys. Artemis II wasn't a landing, it was a 10-day survival test. Carrying 4 humans aboard the Orion spacecraft, it was a free return journey, a massive loop around the moon and back. Think of it as the ultimate rehearsal. Before we step on the lunar surface again, we had to prove our technology could keep us alive in the deep, radiation-filled vacuum of space. To get there, NASA unleashed the Space Launch System, SLS, the most powerful rocket ever successfully flown, producing 15% more thrust than the legendary Saturn V. The SLS didn't just launch a capsule, it launched a new era. It's the only vehicle on Earth capable of sending a crewed spacecraft directly toward the moon in a single shot. This wasn't just another flight, it was a mission of firsts. The crew represented a global humanity. Reed Wiseman, commander, the veteran leader. Victor Glover, pilot, the first black man to journey to the moon. Christina Koch, mission specialist, the first woman to venture into deep space. Jeremy Hansen, mission specialist, the first non-American, Canada, to leave Earth's orbit. They weren't just pilots, they were symbols that the moon now belongs to everyone. The crew traveled 370,000 kilometers from Earth, shattering the distance records of the Apollo era. The most intense moment? The lunar flyby. As they swung around the far side of the moon, they entered a total communication blackout. For a few heart-pounding minutes, they were the most isolated humans in history, lost in the shadow of the moon before being slingshot back toward home by lunar gravity. Why didn't we just land? Because deep space is lethal. Artemis II was a 1.1 million kilometer stress test for: can we scrub CO2 and maintain oxygen for days without Earth's help? How does the human body handle the sun's rays outside our magnetic field? Re-entering at 40,000 kilometers per hour, the spacecraft hit temperatures of nearly 2,800 degrees Celsius. If Artemis II hadn't worked, the moon landings would remain a dream. Now they are a certainty. We aren't going back to the moon just to leave footprints. We are going back to build. The moon is our training ground. By finding water ice in lunar craters, we can create fuel and oxygen in space. The moon is the gas station for the solar system. If we can survive the moon, we can survive the 2-year journey to Mars. With the success of Artemis II this month, the path to Artemis III is clear. The first human landing in over half a century. We are no longer a species bound to one planet. Artemis II was the spark. The fire is just beginning. Next stop, the lunar South Pole. Then, Mars.